Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. One more time. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yo, this is another edition of Relax and Take Notes. This is addressing the murder of Jarrel Garris. So today, before I wanted to read a quote. I wanted to start off with a quote. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. Why am I saying that? Why I play Black as I'm proud? Why I got Black Lives Matter behind me in the video? Today was the day New York State Attorney General Tish James released redacted versions of the 3 body cam footage of the 3 officers who were on the scene July 3rd for the killing, the murder, the summary execution, the modern day lynching of our brother Jarrel Garris. So the cops told us, and for y'all that don't know, I'm the editor-in-chief of Black Westchester, so, I get all the statements. So the cops' narrative that they sent out to the press was, Jarrel Garris grabbed one of the officers' guns. In the body cam footage, you can hear Detective Stephen Kahn say, "Gun, he's got a gun." So I want to break a few things down for you. There was more to the footage than was shown. The footage was redacted by the Attorney General's office. So when Detective Stephen Kahn arrives on the scene, he immediately goes to put handcuffs on Jarrel's right arm. Another officer is grabbing his left arm. There's a struggle. He's pulling back. He's pulling again. He's struggling. He's one of his sneakers falls off. He's out of his sneaker. He's struggling. They get him down to the ground. They got both his hands. What was he grabbing? What did he use to grab the officer's gun if they had both his hands? So then you see Detective Stephen Kahn say, "Tase him, tase him." Immediately one of the female officers goes out and pulls out the taser. You can see it, but she doesn't use it though. Then you hear Stephen Kahn yell, "Gun, he's got a gun." And then you hear the shot. That's where the footage ends. Well, you don't see the shot. You just hear he got a gun, and that's where the original edited footage from the New Rochelle Police Department ends. This goes on to show further footage. What it shows is Stephen Kahn committed outright murder and then attempted to get his story straight. What would be in his report. That was to tell the female officer he grabbed your gun. The female officer says, "No, I got my gun," and shows it in her holster still. He was trying to justify his actions as law enforcement who has killed Black unarmed men for decades have done. He is caught on camera saying that, and one of the female officers challenged him to that. Now, why I'm saying all of this, because right now I'm expecting that let's put it this way. I'm pissed off. I'm angry. And I know many, many, many of you are right now. What they expect you to do is burn some shit down, to be destructive, act a fool, not disperse when officers are telling you to. what they expect you to do is act a fool, get mad, march, do all the things we normally do in these times. Then eventually we get over it, and no officers go to jail. You know who goes to jail? Those that didn't disperse, those who riot, those who burn down stuff, those who break shit. Those are the ones who go to jail. The only person who went to jail in the Eric Garner's thing, the gentleman, the man, the Latino brother, I think he was Latino, who videotaped the summary execution of Eric Garner being choked to death. Even though New York City Police Department has a no chokehold rule. No chokehold rule. It's not against the law, it's a rule. There's a difference. So when we demand stuff, we need to be specific in our wording. Let me tell you something else they don't want you to know. There's a difference between an officer quitting. See, we get, sometimes a lot of these times officers quit. And we're happy that they are no longer on the police force. That is not enough, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because if they quit, they still get their pension. We want him fired. This is something the New Rochelle city manager can do right now. They said they're waiting for the investigation of the AG before they make, this is what the police department, before they dispense any, they move, doing any discipline of any situation that's necessary. The city manager in New Rochelle, not the mayor, the city manager appoints the police commissioner. Police commissioner answers to the city manager. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe your city council appoints your city manager. So this is where we need to be taking these arguments to the city council meeting and to the city manager, and demand that Detective Stephen Conn, C-O-N-N, is fired immediately. That's one. Two, we need the city council, if it's not part of the New Rochelle Police Department procedures and policies, to add a duty to intervene. It's a term that came up a lot during the George Floyd situation. What is a duty to intervene? If officers have a duty to intervene and another officer in their presence is violating a victim's rights, and the officers there, partners or whoever else is on the scene, do not intervene, they also can be fired. What does that got to do with anything? If you got officers acting a fool, and because they did it in front of you, you could lose your pension, you'll have a whole lot more good cops telling them bad cops, yo, you ain't gonna be doing that on my watch. You ain't getting me jammed up like that. There'll be a whole lot more cops intervening and stopping there's a few bad apples, those few bad apples from continuing to do what they do. The city of New Rochelle, the media was not telling you a whole lot of stuff. One of the things they keep forgetting to tell you, this is the second black man killed in New Rochelle since George Floyd. George Floyd's supposed to be, when we was getting all this criminal justice reform and all that, the second. This is at least the second person that's emotionally disturbed or had a little mental issues or whatever in New Rochelle killed by the police. Years ago, I think his name was Samuel Cruz. New Rochelle police killed him in the early 2000s. But we have to fight and we have to be smart. That's why I read the quote. And I'm going to read it again. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and confidence. Inconvenience. Hold on, I lost it really. Is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. And that's where we are right now, times of challenge and controversy. So how are we going to stand? Are we going to be the animals and act the fool that they expect us to be? Or are we going to be smart about this and we're going to fight them on their level, with their laws, All the elected officials in New Rochelle, all those people are elected. They're elected by you. They got into office because you voted for them. Your tax dollars pay their salary. They work for you. The New Rochelle Police Department, your tax dollars pay their salary. They work for you. They're supposed to protect and serve, but they don't protect and serve us. And Cube said, to serve, protect, to break a nigga's neck. Yo, this video was because I was pissed off after seeing that video. And I was just sitting here watching a movie that came out a while back, 2007, called Talk to Me. Don Cheadle was a radio personality, and it was back in the 60s when Martin Luther King got assassinated. And he had to talk down, and it was burning D.C. down, and he was talking everybody down. Yo, for whatever our audience is, for whoever the people that follow us is, yo, I want to talk down anybody thinking about acting a fool right now in New Rochelle or anywhere in this county in the name of Jarrel Garris. The family don't want that. But the family does want you to stand with them. The family needs you to stand with them. The family needs you to demand justice. I still believe they need to release the full, unredacted body cam footage. No, there's investigations. But y'all have to fight, and y'all have to fight right. There's a vigil Thursday night in White Plains, put together by the Westchester Coalition of Police Reform. Let me see if I can find a flyer while I'm talking to you. But everyone needs to come there, and everyone needs to represent for Jarrel and his family and stand with them as they have a vigil for the family, for the life of Jarrel. Everybody needs to come and express how they feel. But we need to do it. We don't need to be tearing down no shit. That we don't need to do, because that's what they expect us to do. And all they're going to do is, while they don't go to jail for killing Jarrel, they take you behind the jail. They lock you up. Or worse, maybe you shot at or killed. That ain't helping the family. That don't bring Jarrel back. And all it does is help you tear down. You tear down your city where you got to live. You tear down the area where you live in. You get rid of services and stores and stuff that where you live. We're not going to do that this time. I come to you not only as the editor-in-chief of Black Westchester, come to someone who spent a lot of time in that area, someone who used to go to St. Catherine, the church it happened in front of, who got family that live in 33, the Carrington Arms, who've been all through that area, spent much of my life over there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I lived in Mount Vernon, I was always over there. Even when I lived in Long Island, I was always over there. Yo, this is the area, they call it District 3. I was always over there. I'm proud of all the people who came out to the city council meeting. I'm proud of everybody who came to this march on Friday, that marched 2 miles through New Rochelle to the police department and stood with the family as the father said he ain't going nowhere. It's going to be a long fight. The family is going to need you to be there and continue to be there and continue to be there. A lot of these cases, the AG comes back and says no true bill or finds there's nothing to, and does not indict the cops. If that happens, the fight's not over, people. The fight's not over. You must continue to keep fighting. But we're not going to do it with violence. We're not going to do it with destruction. We're not going to burn nothing down. If you don't like what's going on in the store, You don't want to support the store, don't support the store. Go out of your way to another store. But join the family. Join all of those that's out there every day. Take a minute out of your time, stand with them. Join them at every rally, every press conference, stand with them. That's what they need you to do. And I just wanted to come and encourage everybody right now. There's gonna be a battle. They're not gonna just change laws because it's the right thing to do. They're not just gonna, discipline them cops because it's the right thing to do. You have to force them to do it. That's pretty much all I have to say right now. I didn't post a video today of the camera footage. I didn't post it. Pardon me. I didn't post it today, but I know a lot of people did, so I know a lot of y'all seen it. I'm pissed off too, and that's why I decided to do this video. That's why I just decided to do this next episode of Relax and Take Notes. It's time for some real talk. It's time for some real talk.
Relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.
This has been your boy AJ Woodson. Relax and take notes. We are not going to destroy shit. We are not going to do it that way. We're going to stand with the family. Every time they go out, we're going out with them. We're going to hold our head. Every city council meeting should be full from this point on. Demanding justice, demanding that the officers, that Stephen Connors fired, demanding that the other two are held up on something because they did not stop him. Demanding changes in the law. Changes in legislation. So that this don't happen again. There are things that the city council and the city manager can do right now. They don't have, the New Rochelle Police Department do not have to wait for the AG to rule after her investigation before something is done. Again, these 3 cops on administrative leave with pay. That ain't nothing but a vacation. I say to you again, if your job told you to stay home for 3 weeks and you were still going to get paid, would you look at that as a punishment? Neither do they. If they're going to be on administrative leave, make it without pay. Make them contact their union and fight for their back pay, but immediately suspend them without pay. At the very least, that's what the police department can do. At very least, New Rochelle government can insist that and make that happen right now. Follow blackwestchester.com. Go to blackwestchester.com. Follow us on social media, and I'm gonna have the flyer up for the vigil all over the place. There's a vigil in White Plains this Thursday. I think the Thursday is the 27th. I will make sure that I post it everywhere. Wherever I post this video, I will post the flyer under it. This is your boy AJ Woodson, coming to you with Relax and Take Notes. Because, brothers and sisters, we need to wake up. Peace.